We're fat.
Terrible.
We're fat.
We've turned.
It's Flavourful.
I don't know.
Episode 83 of Flavourful Reviews.
Oh man.
Here we are. Nick.
Hey.
Buds.
Hey.
Ricky. Good. Sweet. Did you guys look, enough of this crap. We got some books to
Name a
review.
book.
Avengers number 4.
Yep.
Jonathan Hickman's still doing that. So this book focuses on like some Hyperion dude.
Which is cool.
And he's like, oh, there's 2 Hyperions. I do what I want.
That was the one thing I did not understand. He kept referring to himself as 2 different Hyperions, and didn't ever make sense. Ever.
I don't know.
I was a little confused.
I was very confused.
But I mean, I still like that guy with his creation bombs, his origin bombs. That's pretty cool.
The best
Needs more of
villains
it.
or antagonists are the ones who think they're the good guys.
Agreed, man.
Maybe
But this one
Maybe.
didn't have enough of him, I thought.
There's
I was
like one panel of his sweet horns, and that's about it.
Yeah, it focuses mainly on that Hyperion guy, and it has different art too. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, not this, no, not like this. Like that was the biggest part of Avengers, the art. I was like, oh, it's amazing.
I'll agree.
But now it's like, what
It's
are you doing?
I kind of like the way they like sort of showed and described Hyperion's backstory, because like it was just enough to like give you something to feed off of, but it didn't go into long explanations.
I would have just had a whole book.
He comes from the alternate universe of Squadron Supreme. He appeared in Avengers.
I really liked how he's just floating in space.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this mechanical arm, he's like, what's going on? And that's it. Pluck him. It's amazing.
It's pretty good.
He's nice.
Are you guys continuing? Have you been continuing?
No.
Sucks.
I just don't like Hickman's writing on this book.
It's a little weird.
It's too fluffy.
It's too fluffy. And I think the teams are going to be too big to the point where we're like, whoa, dude.
I don't even know what the teams are right now. Everything's so... I didn't read an issue, and I'm lost.
That's one of the things, like, they focus on Hyperion or whatever his name is, but, like, the team is supposedly going to keep on shifting, and, like, are they really going to do this sort of thing for every, like, more obscure character that they bring into the book? It's just, yo, bring in characters, maybe give, like, a panel of explanation, like, at the beginning of the book so people know who they are, and then just whatever. They're cool. It's fans who know these people will like it, and then everyone else will just go along for the ride.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But also, Thor drinking, and then Hyperion's like, dude, are you a kid? You can't just drink. And he's like, I do what I want. He's like chugging vodka.
I am thirsty.
It was amazing. I was like, yes, Thor. Yes.
Love how it's like, it's vodka, but for men. It's like, nah. Thor.
Up next, we have Injustice: Gods Among Us, based on the game that will be coming out by NetherRealms.
What's the NetherRealms there, Ray?
It's my pants. Shut up! Alright, moving on.
Stop talking about your pants.
Moving on to the book. This book was amazing.
This book is better than I thought.
It would be.
Yeah.
It's a licensed product for a video game.
Ed Boon doesn't mess around with the stories, I guess.
Ed Boon's like, you know what? I don't care.
I love stories in my fighting games now.
So basically, Superman, he's like, wakes up, he's like, there's 2 heartbeats in one.
He's a Time Lord.
So he's like, Lois is pregnant. Oh my god. And then Lois is like, I'm pregnant. And then Joker shows up. Joker's like,
he just comes up with a beer bottle, breaks it over her head.
yeah, man. And then he like operates on her, and then Scarecrow gas in Superman's face mixed with kryptonite, and he's like,
I'm tripping.
Which is one of those things where you're like, huh, why didn't anybody else try that before? I'm sure somebody has.
So then Superman's like, oh, crazy, thinks Lois Lane's Doomsday, kills Lois Lane.
Doomsday? No!
I was like,
kills
Lois Lane. He just killed his own kid.
Like, the best part about the
so
book was the twist ending. Where
like literally,
yeah,
and it was
really
written
good.
so well where you're just like, oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
Because it's like Superman's superpower is like hearing, and you can hear the second heartbeat, and then he can at the end, and you're just like, oh, it's so good. All of it is amazing. Which, like, you wouldn't think.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even know the game was gonna have like an actual tie-in story. I was just like, I don't know, they're just fighting each other.
I just figured it was gonna suck.
And then the prospects where Superman takes over Metropolis and makes like a military state. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Red Sun?
I don't care. It's so good. Oh.
Wow.
And like the art, I was okay with. I had no problem with it.
Guys, it was so good. Art was alright, I guess.
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything to scream about.
Joker just looked like a normal dude in the book. He's like, I just put lipstick on. I'm so kooky.
Yeah.
Did I get the right color dye from my hand?
So are you guys gonna be picking up like issue 2?
No.
Ouch.
I think I might.
Agreed.
I'll play the game.
Are you gonna be playing the game?
I'm gonna play the game.
I have my doubts about the game. And
Why?
I don't know. I didn't like Mortal Kombat vs DC.
Yeah,
And-
but like I'm assuming they're gonna use the same fighting engine that they used for the last Mortal Kombat game.
Hopefully. And then the environmental stuff, I'm like, I don't know.
That's just for fluff. I mean, whatever. That's.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hmm.
Superior Spider-Man number 2.
Yeah.
Here we go with issue 2. Dan Slott's still rocking that Dr. Octopus. And
That could have been so terrible.
okay, so Doc Ock's still in Peter, and Ghost Peter's like, what are you doing? You're screwing it up.
Listen to me!
He's like, you're screwing it up.
I really like the first half of this book.
I agree.
Just like Dr. Octopus trying to get with Mary Jane, and he considers it like a giant like formula. He's like doing a scientific fucking
I just
equation.
enjoyed that the entire time. He's like, I'm just gonna break down this Spider-Man thing into its base parts. I'm gonna make like a app that I'll just protect the city with.
Yeah. And then he's like, wait a minute, I don't even need Mary Jane, it's all in my head. And he goes and like jacks off in the shower.
That was a little
just
weird.
and it's like,
It just fucking up against the wall.
He's
just
like, what?
God, I'm so pissed that you keep. I don't get any pissed. Wait, I can.
I have
masturbate.
had it.
So
Yeah.
he does that, and Peter's like, no,
You
don't
have just
touch my
described
body.
every man. Like,
He's like,
It's
don't
like,
touch my body.
what?
No.
It's like that's not every man's like next logical conclusion.
It's
I
like,
can't
well,
get a girl, but I can masturbate.
I don't know.
it's like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything.
They don't say he touches himself,
But he
you're
does
like,
wake up going, man, that was the best night ever. He's whistling down the street. He's like, yeah, that was so good.
All the while, Peter's like, no.
He's the one in the
Why?
cold shower crying.
The
Why is
things
he
I've
touching
seen.
my
The
butt?
things I've seen. Anyway, so then he's like, wait a minute, I'll just be like Spider-Man, and he like woos Mary Jane. And then he's like, screw this, I don't want you. And I was like, what? What?
No, because now he's had feelings for the first time for like an individual.
What
and he's like, he
feelings?
can't deal with it. He loves Mary Jane.
I don't get it, man.
Ending with, or
Right.
the
Ending with
last
bullshit.
half was kind of
Pretty
boring, especially the little
Oh, yeah.
midget vultures that just come
Yeah.
out.
Well,
of
They're
that's
like,
the setup.
oh yeah, we're gonna set up this next arc.
still. Those things are fucking.
They're pretty
The
silly.
book's silly.
But-
Both issues have been silly since it's
But that's kind of the thing, right? It's just silliness. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I want some darker stuff to come out of this. I don't know.
I don't necessarily think it needs to
I
go.
want to be a little
darker.
more of a villain. I want that he's just clawing dudes' faces off and going, oh,
I agree.
why not?
Like, I mean, if
That
he's
was funny.
Doc Ock, right? He's got to be crazier. He's got to be crazy.
Well, I mean, he's like acting like a mad scientist.
Yeah,
Bill,
which is fun.
like that
I
one
that.
villain robot that appeared in the previous issue.
That
Now
was
he's made
awesome.
him into a servant. That was great.
Yeah.
I was like,
That was
he's
good.
like,
That's what I want to see more of.
Just more robots like checking.
That too.
Doing the
But
jig.
just Dr. Octopus just like being a douche, douching around Peter's life. Making it better his way.
So-
That would be funnier if he's just like going around town like lowering his credibility. Just, Spider-Man.
so are you guys like excited about this superior?
Still
Spider-Man?
interested.
Like I said, I really like the first half. Second half was kind of
I think they just did that so they can like let's push this Mary Jane thing aside and let's just
yeah.
do the rest.
Maybe. I don't know. I might pick up issue 3. I don't know. The art's, it's still pretty good, but
I just remember how like each date he goes on Mary Jane at the top, it has like
Yeah.
it's like successful. No.
infuriating. Anyways, but it's pretty good. I liked it, so I thought it was, decent.
It has places to go.
Yeah, I think for what it is, it's pretty good, and I'm excited to see how it all wraps
So
up.
I,
and
yeah,
stuff.
I have no real complaints. There's not much. I don't know what I would do with it, so I wouldn't change it.
Nice.
So I did it.
You did it, Dan Slot. Yeah, you did it. Come to a close on episode 83, and we go to the comments from last week. We have some awesome comments for what kind of literary work would you go and mess in. We had one dude, he's saying, I'd go into Dracula, get turned, then into Twilight, and show them what a real vampire is. That was Alan Theos. Dude. And then I asked him if he'd be like the Dracula one with the like...
Oh, like Nosferatu with the nice
And then
puff.
he's like, nah, I'd go with the slick black hair. I guess.
Either
I
one.
guess that's cool.
You need the scrawny fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the fucking nails that go for years. Just like,
Mr. Burns.
yeah.
But then we had this brilliant man, terribly bad at art, who said, I'd go into deep sea and be all like, yo, dog, don't go down there. Thank you for having such concern for these characters, but they need to go down there so that we can, like, see stuff go down.
It's like he thinks he can just comment on things like that. Like, just tell people how to write books. I don't understand.
No, man, he's good. I like this guy.
I'm saying you.
Oh. Oh, no. Suddenly.
Everything changed.
Oh no, it's still Ricky.
Ouch, dude. Ouch. He's got me.
Good job,
Anyways,
Nick.
did it. Got our one for the week, buds.
Anyways, question for this week. If you were hit by a creation bomb by that dude on Mars,
That awesome home dude.
what would you want to turn into? I think I'd want to turn into like a crab spider and just be like, yeah, crab spider.
I don't even know.
It's like a crab.
Perhaps
want
kind of
more.
looks spiderish.
Well, congratulations on your biology review, Albert Einstein over here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, your Albert Einstein is so good. Theory of relativity? Pretty fucking smart.
Yes. I came up with that on the toilet.
This isn't
man.
about science. This is about
Everything's about science. That's true.
Yeah. So do you guys want to be like a hippo elephant?
I want to be a hippo elephant.
I don't know.
This
I'd be a elephanta.
I'd just be like a giraffe, but he's got like a business suit on all the time. I don't know.
How do you evolve a business suit? Like,
I'm
what's
surprised
the-
you don't want to evolve into like a corgi or something.
No, then I couldn't hug it.
True.
Yeah.
I can't hug myself from a corgi. My
You
arms
could be
are too
like
short.
Doc Ock and just like touch yourself.
I could be like Nick and touch myself.
Too much information. Anyways, we'll end it on that disturbing note. And we'll see you guys next week for episode 84, where we will review more books.
Oh.
And on 3, 1, 2, 3,
Flavorful South.